Hello, everybody, and yes, welcome back to yet another one. No, so I finished what I needed to do, so I feel accomplished, and it was a lot faster than what I thought it was. So we're all good, and I am actually going to try an experiment though, because I still want to actually get ready to go to bed and go to bed. I just wanted to really finish that thought off there. So untangling a bunch of cords. So the idea of helping others, all that yada yada yada, we all know except we don't. Also, I feel like this is so we have to be careful. Okay, so this is one at the bottom, but then there's another one there. So that's interesting. Like there's just a walkway. Oh, I wonder if that's just a new thing with temples, because I feel like it was the same way with the other one. There was like a bit of sand and then some stairs, and then we made it down to here. And I tore up pretty much like the rest of it. And then here, see, I'll crouch so I can. Oh, I didn't collect it, but that is certain death. So, well, anyways, I was gonna just do like a quick 15-minute one. So, and I noticed that even Waddle's like the lengths of his videos have changed, and he does a lot of shorts. And I feel like everyone is out there just like toying around with like, you know, what gets more views and what's this, and like even like original thoughts and all this, and I don't know. It's just so how close does this put us? Not as close as I thought. So, ah, well, okay. I'm trying to make it to where I can come back out this way. Yeah, yeah, that actually works. Whoops. Whoa, that was bad. I should have. What I meant to do was like squat and then hit it, because then there's all the dynamite. And I actually don't have a lot of room, but see, so now I can be a little more picky with stuff. Like I don't need horse armor. Bones are good, so then you can tame dogs. String, because without going out of peaceful, you have to go get spider webs. Ooh, what's this? Sharpness 2. Okay. Oh, smithing template. Dune armor trim. Applies to armor, ingredients, ingots, and crystals. What? I have no idea. Gesundheit. Same thing. Okay, so it is the same thing. It even stacks. So double click, get them all. And we'll actually do the gunpowder, because that's how you build TNT, is gunpowder and sand. Um, there's a lot of it here. And you also build rockets, fireworks. Which eventually, if you get the elytra, which I kind of rarely do, um, ooh, another sharpness. So this one, I would need to upgrade it to sharpness 2, and then I can combine that with this one to get sharpness 3, which I believe you can do sharpness 4. I want to say you can even do sharpness 5. But I feel like the axe already chops like well, just because I see efficiency 5. But then again, I also want to say sharpness only goes up to 4, because I feel like I would have tried that. I don't know. Because I tried to get like the very best tools, and they're all efficiency 5. Mending 1, of course, so they heal when you get experience. And then, yeah, fortune for that one. This one, that doesn't really apply, because if you cut a pumpkin, you get 1 pumpkin. Um, yeah. Whereas this, it's for mining. I mean, then again, I don't know. You might get more flint. Anyways, I'm also debating the gold apple, but really that's just an apple with some gold on it. So it's not, I don't know. More interesting is the TNT, and then also, oh, actually, I didn't even think about it. I was just breaking it. So I was thinking maybe you'd want to do that with, oh, I'm actually already ruining my way out. So I don't remember if the sand, like, 'cause we tore up that other one. We can kind of do like, I don't know, maybe that's all we get from this one. See, yeah, like even that, like this is pretty much like, how do I get, Okay. Or is there maybe like sand outside of it? How did I even get in here? Um, like trying not to fall. Oh, yeah, I think I fell through. So, well, I think it's just as easy to just do this. I was about to like try to like break stairs it up, but yeah, it's only slightly submerged. With sand around it. Like I have a feeling it has to be inside the temple. But I could be wrong. This is why we explore things, we test things. Alright, so already there. Hmm. I mean, if nothing else, this is a lot of sand, and even as I say that, it's gonna be a lot of sand. Let's see if we can throw. Oh, wait. It's better if you use a placeholder like that. And then, yeah, I don't know. Actually, there we go. This is probably the safest way to do it. Like that way, because I can see that none of the sand is different on the top layer. And that way, I'm not making it accidentally fall. Because falling crushes it, and mining it crushes it. So, you have to be gentle with the suspicious sand. Which just looks like yellow sand or like yellow snow. So, anyways. In this texture pack, anyway. Oh, whoops. And then that's sand over there. And then, yeah, is there suspicious red sand? Which I highly doubt. So, yeah, all of this can go. So that was nothing. And I'm sure, yeah, so. So. Yeah, yeah. And then anyway, oh, that's that thing where you gotta be careful. Although I'm way overdue with like, I can't carry any more sand already, and then, so we should definitely go put all this stuff back. Oh, yeah, we went all the way. Or should we just keep going? Never mind. Since I'm here, I think it'd be more efficient if we just kept going to the edge of the. Because I want to say that's done. I don't know. Like I feel like it's kind of a waste of waste of time and resources to keep going. I mean, I might come back and like just completely, but I want to say I might even just go back and watch the other one. So rather than risk making the same mistake twice, I'm gonna opt for this decision. Basically, I'm gonna try to go this way. And who knows? Maybe there's another temple. I mean, we're seeing a lot of desert. This is a lot more desert than any of the other maps that I have. So, oh, but yeah, Maslow's hierarchy of needs. That's all you really need to know. And then like, and once you start seeing it in people, and like, it starts to make more sense. It just like if you try to use that lens, like, just imagine they're okay. They're trying to get their needs met. Maybe they don't feel like they got their needs met, or maybe they want to do over something, because that's a really hard thing, especially with like relationships and stuff. Because I mean, and you see these like there's people out there just like just doing whatever. I mean, there's so many different like examples and situations to where, I mean, yeah, I don't know. And according to at least the holy book that I know, that's very bad. You know, the nuclear family needs to stay together. And then the unholy book, no, I'm just kidding. The Behold the Pale Horse, which it seemed ominous and everything, but like you just get it on Amazon, like it's so funny because I thought it was like some kind of like illegal or forbidden thing. It's like, no, it's just a book. I mean, and it's up to your opinion if it's real or not, I suppose. But like, there's just, and for all I know, it is just some guy, like saying like, his opinions, his thoughts, and it makes a lot of sense that like a new world order would be heading towards the position of neutrality over just about anything that could cause friction to a point. Like you still need to or remain sovereign to yourself and protective of yourself, especially if you don't agree with some of the things. I mean, because then it's like, oh wait, what is all this? Hmm. So I think. Oh wow, did I come all the way up? See, I don't know. I find that doubtful. I don't know. I'm also all turned around. So this is the map directly west of the map that we were already at. So, and actually, I got to kind of remember. That's okay because we're getting to the point now where I can cut over, finish this square, or maybe I should just leave that like that. Yeah, actually, let's just do that. So just to guarantee that I'll at least know to check there because that pyre, the pyre of fire, I don't know, like Pyre. And I don't think that's even right because now that I think about it, the pyre I think is like what Gorgamir or whatever was, yeah, set fire on. Just kidding. Lord of the Rings. Not just kidding, just random. I digress. There you go. But yeah, no, it's Maslow's hierarchy of needs and people's behavior. That's it. Like that's all it is. And it makes so much sense. Now, unfortunately, the things that we do for corrective action of behaviors is ridiculous and absurd all around. And it only serves to create, and this is true like the worldwide over. I want to say like it's like Norway or Sweden or probably not Sweden, but like one of those countries where, and I've looked it up before. I've shared the article. It was on some CNN story or news story, but basically they use rehabilitation for almost everything. And I want to say even like murder. Like they still had someone spend so much time on this like low security like prison island, but it was more like a refirm thing. And you got to remember like England used to ship off their people that frauded on their taxes off to Australia or something. I don't think it's really that bad, but I was reading somewhere that was like something ridiculous like not even their worst criminals would go into like or Australia as a penal colony, prison colony, and like I don't know, it's just interesting. But I mean, a solution to problems, like if you have people breaking the rules and causing problems for other people, taking shortcuts, then it's like, because it depends. Like, and that's why I'm so cautious about good business because I mean, I do enjoy capitalism and how fast like we progressed, but I think it did some very ugly things to, like, it definitely messed up some families. I mean, because a lot of people surrounding a lot of the like the fast wealth just have so much controversy, and then jealousy and like all of that because people think that they could do better with the wealth, and probably could actually, because people's ideas of what passes for acceptable versus I don't know. If you were trying to take like look at it as a statistical approach, like human life, the quality of life, and like you've got the highest and the lows, low being of like death, especially from like poverty or lack of resources from one way or the other. Um, yeah. So yeah, death and the worst, and then the very best. Like one could say the wealthiest. Oh, but then there's the whole argument like, what is really wealth measured? Like, overall wealth is like how happy you are, how satisfied you are with like what you have, what you've done. Wow, sorry, this is just a really long desert. And I said I'd do it only like a 15-minute video. That's fine. It is bedtime. So, ta ta. I'll see y'all later. Have a good night.